Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is me, F.N.G. Moto, and today I wanted to discuss what I think are the top 5 things Indian motorcycles needs to focus on in the future. But first, roll the intro. Now I'm going to list these from 5 to 1, 5 being least important, 1 being most important, in my opinion, of course. So, to me, number 5 is, by all accounts, the Challenger was a success, or is a success. Everybody that seemed to ride one agrees that the bike is a fantastic machine. Where I think Indian dropped the ball is by not offering the accessories that they could have for it. And you're going to offer what you hope is to be a really successful platform, but yet you kind of handicap it from its target audience, which is, in my opinion, of course, people that are willing to log long distance mileage. Now, people that are willing to log long distance mileage want tour packs and all that other good stuff that come along with it, and there's nothing for it. So I think that kind of, that's a head scratcher, in my opinion. So I don't understand why they didn't roll out everything with it. So that's number 5. More accessories for the Challenger. Number 4, and this kind of ties into number 5, is the aftermarket support. I'd like to see Indian, I don't know if this is even a thing in the motorcycling industry, but Indian kind of help along the aftermarket, I guess. Yeah, you're taking some money out of your pocket because you're giving other your customers another avenue to purchase stuff from, but if you have a larger aftermarket, you might sell more bikes. So I don't know. I'm not sure if that's even a thing. I mean, Indian isn't going to have the aftermarket support that, of course, Harley is, or even some of the bigger brand Japanese bikes, because they've been around for so much longer. This iteration of Indian's only been around since 2014, so hopefully it'll get better and increase. So that is number 4, in my opinion. Number 3 is the FTR, and once again, by all accounts, the FTR was a pretty successful bike. I didn't really hear many negative reviews on it, and the individuals that bought it seemed to be happy with it. Now, of course, like with any new platform, you're going to have your issues, and the Challenger is no exception, neither was the FTR. But I want to see a what's the word I'm looking for? Expansion of both platforms. So 3 ties into 4, or just the liquid cooling in general. As far as the expansion of the Challenger platform, give me a big ass nasty, and I mean nasty sport muscle cruiser, something that'll just rip your shoulders out the sockets when you crack that throttle, put that 108 in a fucking sport cruiser bike, man, and let it rip, and it'll just blow anything all away in its category, I think. Anyway, and as far as the FTR goes, put that FTR motor in, and I'm talking about Indian. You're not holding any punches on who you're going after, especially not with the Challenger release and the name. So if you really want to put Harley Davidson in your crosshairs again, go after the Sport Glide and put the FTR motor in that Sport Glide and that Sport Glide rival. Give me a modular touring bike or an overnight bike with a removable front fairing, removable bags, and when you do remove those things, it doesn't look like a bag of ass, right? So by day, you got yourself a party bike cruiser around town. By night, you got yourself an overnight bike. Little modular action. I think it would be a fantastic expansion of that platform. And I just honestly want to see the liquid cooling motors expand throughout the fleet. I know you purists and air-cooled guys are going to hate me for this, but I mean, in my opinion, that's the future, is liquid cooling. The future isn't with an air-cooled motor. I could be wrong, but You know, emission standards and fuel efficiency standards aren't going to get any easier. So, you know, air-cooled might be going by the way of the dodo. Who knows? I mean, I hope not for the individuals that enjoy that aspect of motorcycling, but hey, man, the only constant is change. So, anyway, that's number 3. Number 2 is the price of our accessories. Now look, I know Indian, you're a company and your sole purpose is to make money, because if you're making money, then you're staying in business, and that's good. That's what we all want. But something has to be said for items being reasonably priced. I think you're a little bit above what I would consider reasonably priced. Just think about it. Walmart is king at this. You know, Walmart is willing to take a little bit less up front because they know you'll come back in the future. So Walmart plays the long game. Would that work for a motorcycle company? I don't know. But, I mean, if I feel like I'm getting a good deal because I'm paying $5 less for something, then I'm going to be more inclined to come back because I felt like I got a good deal. If I feel like I got a bad deal because I paid $10 more for something, then I'm not going to come back as often. At least that's just me. Maybe other people are different. Who knows? I don't think so. We all like our money. So let's get some reasonable pricing on our accessories. And now, last but not least, is supply chain. You know, for a company as big as Polaris is, you figured you guys would have this down to a science. But from what I hear and everything that I've read and what I gather, you guys have a difficult time stocking parts for these great motorcycles. Woo-hoo! Woo! Woo-hoo! Woo! Anyway, God, that stunk. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it is with your supply chain and why you can't keep things in stock and parts readily available and even increase your accessories catalog. I mean, come on, man, the Scout's been around for 5 years, right? And I mean, your offering is, you know, kind of shoddy, and what you do offer is a bit on the high side. You know how long I've had to wait for black levers? Black levers. Black ones. I had to get these powder coated. I mean, come on, you guys need to do better. So come on, get your supply chain in order. Let's make sure we have stuff readily available for the customers that want to buy them, because they will buy them. And give us a deal, a little bit of a deal. We're not asking for a mile, you know, just give us an inch. And we'll be happy. And we'll be more than happy to come back. I will anyway, and I'm sure everybody else, I'm sure a lot of other people will feel the same way. And if you need help with supply chain, my wife's getting out of the military in a little over a year. That's right up her alley. She does that now, and she's fantastic at it. But we're not moving to Minnesota, so she's gonna have to work from South Carolina, because I ain't moving up into the cold. So, number one is supply chain management, and hire my wife to manage your supply chain, because she'll get that thing rocking and rolling, baby. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your top 5 is if you have one. Let me know if one of them is out of order. Maybe you think one should be ahead of the other, or vice versa. Just let me know what you think and how you feel. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. We're going to have some more content coming out here shortly. We're going to keep rolling it out as much as I can and as best as I can. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Feel free to give me a thumbs down if you didn't. If you didn't like it, let me know what it is about the video that you didn't like so that I can do better and hopefully improve with time. But in all seriousness, leave me a comment in the comment section. As always, let's make it respectable and civil. And please remember, don't be douche. Ride safe. Stay safe. Keep the shiny side up. Peace. I'm out.